Last time in the struggle for Iberia, our conquest of the peninsula went into full swing. We captured Toledo, a holy site of our faith. We kicked the last Ashari, a powerful conqueror, out of Iberia, securing our de facto rule. We were even powerful enough to break away from the rest of Christendom, to forge our own path. Now, all that's left is to end the struggle once and for all. Hello and welcome to what is likely going to be the final episode in my Struggle for Iberia series. As you can see, we have already almost united all of Iberia on the map, but we still need to do a few things before we can do the Castalla dominance decision to finally end the struggle. We will probably have to control all of Iberia, so these two duchies here as well as the Majorca Islands. And this bug again where I can't see the ending decisions, but if I hover over that, I can still click on it even though it's not there, so the more you know. Anyway, in addition to winning all of Iberia, we also need to have our de jure kingdom be our faith and our culture. So we need these couple of duchies here to be Mozarabic faith, they already are, and they need to be Andalusian. Currently I'm having my steward spread my culture. He has 4 counties to go, and at 6 years each it will be like 24 years before we can click the button to unify Iberia once and for all. Which gives us plenty of time to take things easy, which is not a bad thing, as my vassals are not happy about all the offensive wars I've been doing. So good thing about succession crises is that you get so many rebellions that they end up fighting each other. So I was dealing with a noble rebellion as well as a peasant rebellion that consisted of like 10,000 troops. And then typhus hit and killed the peasant leader as well as half of the rebelling nobles, causing me to win the war. God is truly on the Mozarabic side. Also, we can upgrade, finally, so this is our father's legend, we can finally upgrade it to level 2, and while I do technically have enough money to deal with it, it's just barely. I'd rather just complete it at level 2 instead of waiting for level 3. And now we get access to the Evangelize to the Realm decision. So this is the state of Iberia right now when it comes to faith. When you click the button, and boom, almost everyone here is now Mozarabic. So yeah, I don't think we'll be having any more Catholic peasant uprisings in Catalonia or anywhere else. And speaking of religions, I really like how we have this sort of three-way schism. You have the Eastern Orthodoxy in the Byzantine Empire, you have the Papiist Catholics here in Central Europe, and finally here in Iberia you have us, the Mozarabics. Also you have the Insulars and the Coptics, but no one cares about them. Good to know that despite having changed popes, I can still begging for money. Thank you, your holiness. The conqueror we kicked out of Iberia is doing quite well for himself, he's already a sultan. Good on you, Yahweh. You show him. So I was just holding court, and I love it when you get these very useful, very convenient events. A peasant steps forward carrying a petition. My liege, I come to you as a representative of the Castellans from the city of Palencia. The peasant briefly pauses her rehearsed speech. Our plea to see an important monument of our culture restored was ignored by the mayor, she actively hindering us from rebuilding. Well, good. Tear it down, which gives me domineering monument plus 10% culture conversion speed in the exact culture I need to convert. Thank you very much, game. And now it only takes 2 years to finish converting that county, and I imagine it will be much faster to convert all these others as well. Oh come on, Yahweh. Why would you do this? I thought we were friends, you know, after I had kicked you out of your home. Okay, well I guess it's round 2 against the conqueror. And I thought he wouldn't be a problem for me. Wow, he's doing an invasion for Kingdom of Al-Andalus, the largest kingdom in my realm. Okay, well I guess I better win then. Look at him trying to siege down his former capital. Those Alhambra fortress ruins aren't doing you any favors now, are they? Look at that. I was slightly worried that this guy is going to be trouble, that he's going to hire a bunch of mercenaries and holy orders and be a huge problem.
But no, this is nothing like the first war we fought against him. Oh my god, he's so annoying, he just keeps appearing out of the sea and sieging down a castle and then running away. Well, not running away, I defeat him. He then broken retreats back to his own kingdom and then he just invades again. See, this is what I'm talking about. I haven't even finished sieging down this county, he's already sieging down another and he's a faster sieger than me. And yeah, sure, I left 400 guys to de-siege this now. But I swear, there's a good chance he's just going to invade with who knows which holy order and mercenaries he suddenly hired and just kill them. It happened once before, but okay. I am getting positive war score and this should be it. Yes, there we go. Oh, I even managed to capture him. Should I ransom him? I should, I think, have 100% war score anyway. Or maybe I should just get rid of him. Nah, his son would inherit the conqueror trait anyway. And I don't want to execute him because I'm compassionate and I don't want the stress. Yeah, okay, I'll just ransom him. Yep, still 100% war score, and for winning that defensive war he gives me a whole lot of money, and I get all the way up to the 5th level of legitimacy. Wonderful. Unfortunately, Maghreb hasn't realized that Iberia is my domain, so I will have to deal with that at some point. But as all of my vassals are under control and that offensive war penalty is no longer an issue, I'd say that time is now. Gimme Seville! So I've basically sieged down all of Seville without Maghreb even showing its face, and I'm currently sieging down Gibraltar. The monolithic rock of Gibraltar overlooks a narrow strait that is the gateway to the Mediterranean Sea. It was one of the pillars of Hercules in antiquity, considered to mark the end of the known world. Looking at it now, you can't help but wonder what lies beyond. Oh, here's Maghreb. You gonna try and de-siege some of your castles? Yeah, he is. It's not gonna work out well for him though. No sirree, Bob. So we just finished all of the tribal era innovations, and I think it's time we finally move on to early medieval. And I noticed we have this unique innovation, spiritual expansionism. It's a cultural and original innovation, so only available to us in Iberia. It gives us cheaper piety CB cost, and that's important because we will be doing a lot of holy wars when we finally unite Iberia. And to top it all off, it gives us more piety, so just a lot more holy wars in all. Distracted by infighting, we have tolerated the presence of infidels in Hispania for too long. The time has come for us to rally our forces to drive them from this land once and for all. Well, okay, by the time we figure it out, it will be too late for that, but it won't be too late to expand Hispania. There we go. Sevilla is ours, Maghreb is kicked out of Iberia, and all that's left for us to control the mainland, of course there's still the Majorca Islands, but for the mainland there's just this double count here. Not for long though. So yeah, all that's left now to unite Iberia totally and completely are Majorca Islands, ruled by Aquitaine, who is currently very weak. They're only allied to their vassal, who is twice as strong as their king. You know what, I don't see a reason not to attack them as soon as possible. Alright, we're gonna do a Seize Duchy CB, which we have access to thanks to that bug where every single kingdom level title in our empire, well, not technically empire, but every single kingdom level title in our realm was created and then not distributed to any of our siblings because we didn't have any. Now, it might turn out to be a little tricky to actually win this war because we have to siege down these enemy islands, which means we'll have to disembark there. Hopefully they'll raise their troops on the mainland and we can avoid them. Oh no, wait, they're over here. Well, okay, let's crush them first and then we'll siege down Majorca. I don't even have to raise my levy, I can just do this with my men-at-arms. You can't run forever. There we go. Oh, wonderful. Barely anyone survived. That's only technically not a stack wipe. That took a while, but Iberia is finally and completely ours. Now all that's left to truly end the struggle is for us to get 2 more counties to be our culture. Considering I have a 30 steward, and it should take us about 10 years. Our current queen is 48, she should live that long, surely. I'm sorry. This 1 county minor is declaring war on me. Seriously? You really think you can win this? Okay, weirdo. I say that, I do kinda have to hire a whole bunch of holy orders and also my levy in order to win. Oh, never mind. Okay, that was a bit of a tactical blunder, I admit. Yeah, quite a bit of a tactical blunder. Oh boy. That did kinda end up wiping out both my holy order and all my men-at-arms. It looks like he and all of his individual vassals aren't very strong, but together, and if I attack them across a strait, they're fairly strong. They probably have a fantastic commander somewhere. Ah well, they can't win this anyway. Okay, now they're attacking me across a strait into hills. The problem being that these are just levies. And I'm not 100% certain that I'd win, despite all the advantages I have. Let me hire this company of Bretons just so I'd have these pikemen to kinda give the backbone to my army. Okay, so yeah, I am winning that, but damn. That should not have been that difficult. I mean, look at this, they only lost 700 guys. And if I attack them again, even though I'd just be attacking like 1/5 of my army, and they'd be disembarked, I still might lose. I guess I'll just hang back for now. Okay, they're sieging down my counties, but if I can just siege down this 1 county of theirs, the only county that their war leader controls, I should just instantly get the 100% war score, so I guess that's the plan. Plan successful. Just 56 because I left it unpaused for a few days, dang it. I get basically nothing for winning this war, and I kinda lost all my men-at-arms. Temporarily, of course. Yeah, they're already recovered completely. But now is the time where I can finally do Castala dominance. It is time for a strong leader to finally drag this peninsula from the mire of war and division. Iberia will be united under a Mozarabic queen flying the Castala banner. Oh yeah, I gain a Fate of Hispania legend seed, I gain the nickname the Conquistador, oh yeah, that's fitting. Unlocks the creation of the Empire Hispania, that's really important because then for the first time all of my vassals, except for Barcelona I guess, will be my de jure vassals, meaning that I will basically double my vassal income and levy. All house members, Struggle Clash remains available. Okay, so is that just against people in Iberia or everyone? I guess we'll see about that. Convert faith in county and/or promote culture councillor task speed in Iberia region is plus 50%, okay. Characters of the same faith and/or culture, plus 50 in opinion, that's nice. Characters of other involved faiths and/or cultures, minus 30. Well, that doesn't matter because there's no one else involved in Iberia except us. And I can select to either have plus 50 in opinion with the same faith and minus 30 with everyone else, same thing but for culture, or domination hostility, so I get negative opinion modifiers with people of different culture and faith, but I get plus 5 faith hostility advantage, advantage in same cultural heritage provinces plus 5. So basically plus 5 advantage anywhere in Iberia. I think I'll choose the faith hostility one. And yeah, that goes well with our holy wars, as apparently that will make some holy wars easier to wage. I'm not sure what some it means there, but alright. And we get 10,000 renown, so that will basically put us from reputable all the way up to maybe significant even, or maybe even famous. We'll see. And yeah, we fulfill all the requirements. Castella is our faith and our culture. We control Iberia totally. Yeah, let's do this. Let's end the Iberian struggle. The history of our people is as complex as we are diverse, and as fraught as we are strong. The future of Iberia will once again be decided by the heirs of the Umayyads. Okay, because we're Andalusian, I guess, fair enough. There is now no other realm that can truly contest Castella dominance in Iberia, or the priests and settlers who bring the word of God and Andalusian civilization to its villages. All that remains is to declare this victory, having decided how to proceed with our rule. This shall be a land of the Lord. Yeah, we get faith hostility, 1,000 piety, good. Holy War for Duchy CBs against other involved faiths minus 50%, alright. And convert faith in county councilor task speed in Iberia region plus 50. Okay, that's not going to be useful for us, everyone is already Mozarabic in Iberia. That renown shot us all the way from reputable all the way up to significant. Nice. And that gives us the option to finish our Metropolitan Dynasty legacies. I already took the prestigious development, which gives me 150 prestige and potential guests when building buildings in a city, and now I get flourishing cities, which gives me the expand cities decision, a decision that enables you to increase the number of buildings available in a city holding. Okay, that's useful. I didn't record this, but I did start building a whole bunch of cities in my capital duchy. Basically everywhere I could I built a city. Oh, and I can immediately go for another dynasty legacy. Well, we are still in Iberia, might as well go for courtier here, the strength that binds a house together, oh yeah. Inner circle. House members will not need a salary when appointed to a court position and can be fired without losing prestige. It's nice to have. And yet a third dynasty legacy. Reliable house, gain 10% of the primary skills from counselors belonging to your house. Oh man, I bet this would have been incredibly useful if we were a clan government, because in clan government you kinda need to have all of your vassals be your dynasty, more or less. We are feudal, but that's still nice to have, I suppose, when succession hits, and all these kingdoms will be split between my children. That will be very nice to have. And we can't get a fourth dynasty legacy yet, unfortunately, which would be Unity, House Opinion plus 10, gain more prestige when contributing to a house member's war, and unlocks call house members to war for all house members. And those 1000 piety points I got pushed me all the way up to religious icon, giving me the option to consecrate bloodline. Why not, for 500 more renown? My unwavering devotion towards God's representatives on Earth has not gone unnoticed. Pope Fortune has officially recognized my family's contribution and consecrated our name as eternal defenders of the Mozarabic faith. I mean, yeah, as it should be, we basically split our faith from the Pope with this character. Virtue without fault, I gain Paragon, Zealous Vassal Opinion plus 20, 500 renown, and Mozarabism gains 25 fervor, which puts us all the way up to 100%, grand. And with the struggle for Iberia finished, let's form, finally, why can I not form the Empire of Hispania? Oh, I'm missing 100 gold. Okay, well we can fix that, I'm sure. Here we are, we can ask our head of faith for gold, he'll give us 450, nice. And that's enough. Oh, we can found a new empire? Nah, we'll just go ahead and form Hispania. And let's take a look at our income. We currently get 13.7 from our vassals, and as for our levies, we have 5,000 guys more or less. And now when we form Hispania, we're actually getting less money, what the heck? I mean, we are getting slightly more vassal tax. I think because we are an empire now, our court amenities are more expensive, so we lose slightly more money on that. We did gain a couple of hundred extra levy, Okay, I admit the benefits from becoming an empire aren't as drastic as I might have thought. Oh boy, the Khazars are absolutely insane. They're currently attacking France to make them their tributary. And they currently have their armies raised, which lowers their herd, but when they aren't lowered, they actually have more than 75,000 required to become the Khan of Khans. Boozer, or maybe one of his successors, might actually achieve that and become the Khan of Khans. I'm surprised the AI can actually do that potentially. I guess we'll see what happens. But it's time for us to expand a bit as well. Now, we have two convenient ways of expansion. One is Aquitaine. We could do a great holy war on them and just take that entire kingdom, but I don't really want to fight the Catholics. After all, they're Christians as well, and they have the Khazars to deal with. No, I'm looking at the Idrisids. They've already attacked us, they've interloped into Iberia before, and I think we need to make sure that they are never a threat to us. Besides, it would be kinda cool if we control both sides of Gibraltar. As I'm sieging down their stuff, they're disembarking into my territory. It would be a shame if I were to raise a holy order right there as they were disembarking. Oh, and better put in a commander. Oh, look at that. Okay, that was maybe a little bit of an exploit. Look at that, I captured their sultan as well. Oh man, and just like that whole kingdom is ours. I could adapt centralized administration, and no doubt that would probably be the smart thing to do, but I've been playing a lot of administrative governments lately, and I think it's kind of fitting for us religious, sort of dynasty-focused people to be feudal. So I'm just going to stay feudal for the time being. What? I was just casually putting down these rebelsome peasants when France, the tributary of the Khazars, declares war on me. For the kingdom of Aquitaine? I guess they just want the Duchy of Barcelona. But if you want Aquitaine, attack Aquitaine. Well, whatever. Oh dear, I may not be afraid of the French, but I am afraid of my own old age. Well, that's fine. I have selected a son to be my co-monarch and designated heir. He is a brilliant strategist. He's great at martial, not so great at anything else. He's a comfort eater and a drunk, so... Oh, also he's sadistic, so probably not going to be a great Christian, but whatever, he'll be a fine martial ruler. Perfect person to fight off the Khazar French and also expand further into Africa. I kinda have an idea to do a Spanish Colonial Empire some 500 years early. Empress Shawab, who has freed the Mozarabics from Rome, who has united Iberia and created an empire, has died of old age. Heart failure, apparently. Emperor Mudrick ascends the throne, a mean-spirited man. Many expect Mudrick's court to live in fear of him. Good. That sounds very nice. Long live the Emperor indeed. Oh, excellent, he already has the perks in the gallantry I want. And like I often do, I will be taking the Serve the Crown perk and then going down the strategist tree. As for the focus, I'll take Chivalry for the prowess and the advantage, as I will be leading my own troops going forward. Look at that, we're at 41 advantage and we have the Military Engineer trait. Great. That's probably my favorite trait. Anything that makes sieges go faster. With the succession, our vassals have been kinda consolidated under our brothers. The biggest one is our King of Al-Andalus. They are not huge fans of me because, oh, apparently I'm a murderer, also because I'm sadistic. Short reign, oh well, that will go away. Strong vassal will deal with that. Okay, we're lucky that the biggest kingdom went to our content cowardly brother. Nice, we are now famous as a dynasty. And just in time, as we are about to win the war, although we captured a bunch of their war leaders, no reason not to ransom them, it's not like they contribute to the war score. There we go, winning that gives us a nice influx of cash, which we do need as our economy is not great. I gained some piety, which I also need, and yeah, that's a good way to start a reign. So it's been a few years and I'm still having trouble with my economy. I'm losing 9, well almost 10 gold per month. But I have an idea on how to fix that. I've captured a few duchies using holy wars here, and as you can see, my empire now stretches down the western coast of Africa, all the way down to Kabu. Now, in the Kingdom of Mali, as I'm sure you know, there are these 3 gold mines that if we captured all 3, it would give us plus 15 gold per month, and that's before we improve them. So to fix the economy, I just need to conquer that. Unfortunately, the Kingdom of Kabu, currently ruled by this conqueror, slow conqueror, is in my way. Now, they're not overly strong, and they don't have any huge number of alliances, so I think I will be going through them. But I will wait for them to hopefully weaken a little bit first. Yeah, there's no real chance that I'm going to murder a conqueror, so let's just wait for an opportunity to present itself. Okay, they're distracted enough now with their invasion of Guinea. They have slightly less troops than me, not counting their allies, but I have a holy order. So you know what, Kabu? I'm coming for your Ghana. Okay, here they come. It looks like they hired some mercenaries. I guess I'll have to raise my levies as well. They're coming for my levies! I need to save them. There we go. Oh, look at that. Nice. Nice, that was a good victory. Now if I can catch these guys as well. They're starving, well, low on supplies anyway. I don't know if I'll be able to catch them. A shame, a shame. But I can catch them over here. Nice, that's thousands and thousands of their troops dead. Yeah, I think I've already won this war. Okay, and Kabu, the conqueror, has just been severely cut to size. Now they hopefully will lose the conqueror trait, as they still haven't won their war against Guinea. As for us, we now border both of the duchies where the gold mines are. Now of course we can't go into Kabu again immediately because of the truce, but we could potentially go for Guinea. They are currently fighting Kabu for that duchy, so it probably wouldn't be the best idea for us to just let Kabu have it. It would probably extend how long we don't have that duchy for another 5 years because of the truce, so maybe I'll go for Guinea immediately. Yeah, I mean our economy is not doing great. We need those mines ASAP. 2 out of the 3 mines are ours. Of course, now I have to fight off the Kabuans from taking that duchy from me. That hopefully shouldn't be too much of an issue. I've already defeated them once. Okay, so 1 gold mine is here, and we do need to actually build it before we can use it. And the other is in this temple holding. So we won't directly get gold from that, but that's fine, we get it through our patriarch. And then the third one, that we'll only be getting in a few years, is here. And this one is already built, so when we capture that, we will be golden. No pun intended. Oh my god, that's unfortunate. I just lost a battle against these guys, and of course that gives them 100% war score. Meaning that gold mine I captured and I just spent all my money on building now belongs to the Kabu. Okay, well, I think I'm gonna have to spend a few years recovering from this. Luckily I have my vassals to support me. I had to change my lifestyle to wealth focus, stopped reinforcing my men-at-arms, lowered my court amenities from maximum to just level 2, and I destroyed all my court artifacts that I wasn't using, just so that I'm not losing money and I'm no longer in debt. With my economy recovered a bit, I think I can take them. I'll take the chiefdom of Bambuk. There's that one gold mine there that's already built that will be useful for us. Alright. Good, hopefully I can keep it this time. And the gold mine is already built, so I should be getting that +5 monthly gold as soon as that county activates. Oh good, Cabo had a bit of a succession split, and Mali broke away, and they don't have a conqueror. I think I'm just going to burst in there and retake this duchy before they get reabsorbed into Cabo. Yay, it's mine again. Oh my god, I can't believe it. They cancelled the gold mine I started building. Well, alright, whatever. In 5 years I'm going to be having 2 gold mines and my economy will be fine. By the way, the Khazars are going crazy. They're tributarying both France and the Holy Roman Empire. Westphalia did slightly broke away, but they also broke in half. I mean, Slovenes and Pomerania and whatever else are free. Meanwhile, the Khazars, who still have the Byzantines and the Abbasids as their tributaries, are only growing stronger and stronger. They have a real chance of just becoming the Khan of Khans, and I'm not sure what I'll do if that happens. Luckily I'm on the other side of the map from them, but damn, they reach pretty far. And it's succession time again. Mudrik the Cruel died of old age. He was infirm near the end, and of course being a drunk didn't help. He is succeeded by his son, Hisham, who is also a pretty good martial character. And his wife absolutely hates him. I'll need to do something about that. Well, would you look at that? The Khazars are actually fighting their Great War of Defiance. If they win, they will become the greatest of Khans. If not, well, they will be cut down to size. It looks like things are not going well for them. They lost a bunch of battles and they have less troops than their foes. Oh no, sorry, this is war score in their favor. Okay, so they are actually winning. And they've done it! Rise of the Khazars. A fearsome leader, Kagan Samzam, arises from the warring clans of the steppes. Yeah, here he is. The Khazar Empire is formed. Look at that, they control almost the entire steppe. They spread down here into the Middle East. And of course, all of the rest of the Middle East and most of Europe are paying tribute to them. So these guys are going to be doing quite a conquest. As for me myself, I've united Iberia and created a bit of a early Spanish Colonial Empire, but I don't think I'm done with this game. I want to continue playing, see where the Khazar Empire goes, see where we go. So I hope you'll join me next time for that. My name has been Michael, and goodbye.